S.O.F.T. S.O.F.T. Sierra, Oscar, Foxtrot, Tango. S.O.F.T. Sierra, Oscar, Foxtrot, Tango. S.O.F.T. Right. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025, 8:55 uh, a.m. S.O.F.T. is what one's going to talk about. That's actually spelled, an acronym spelled backwards. The acronym is T.F.O.S. Tango Foxtrot Oscar Sierra, which actually stands for thinking for oneself, or think for oneself. All right. But before one start talking about thinking for oneself, I'm gonna try to read this out, and we're gonna try to, essentially streamline. Last video was on inventory, and I sat down and I wrote inventory out. This one is on soft, so and everything have a goal, protocol, and practice. So it could be a start of a practice of mentioning what the video is going to be about. But basically, the reason for the videos in itself kind of take up most of the 9 minutes and 49 seconds for this video. So this is on practice. I'm going to read it out loud. Practice MDR, practice master days routine. All right. The goal of third set of 50 videos, one every 6 hours, is to etch into one's mind, etch into one's DNA and burn into one's mind to practice master days routine as a way of taking it and running with it to become mine. The method is a vanity, success, and doing. So these videos, actually making them. Master a question: what is master days? What is MDR? Skeet face the door, formation skeet lay, press walls, look hills, reach sky, Hinawan, Tai Chi, Gunji. I'm looking at the door. I think somebody's coming. Gunji, Lafayette, Days Form, and Hinawan. So that's Master Days routine. Privacy. Privacy. A directive, a Master G. So Master Greg's directive, it's all about privacy. Even taught that yesterday. I was annoyed like a motherfucker. I had a plan to get that extra $125 by doing 50 trips before Thursdays, right? And I calculated 12 trips per day. I did 5 trips. It was interrupted because Master Greg's transmission went out on me. So they killed like 2 or 3 hours, and I never got back started again. And today, December 2nd, 2025, still haven't got back. Still haven't driven because it's a snowstorm, and I talked about that in the last video. Ask, seek, knock. So the first set of 50 videos and the second set of 50 videos come from a source video from Dr. Myron Golden, talking about the etching to one's DNA, because it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. And that one is ignoring all the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. So the ask is $150, and the try makes the buy. I'm gonna write that down. Try makes the buy. So one's future self, 6 quarters. The same way one can give 6 quarters or $1.50 to someone asking for it on the street. We all know the indigent, the unhoused, whatever. That got some change and give it. So I'm asking you for your change, but the change that I'm requiring is $150, not just anything. But try makes the buy. So I'm the type of man that I can give or grant. It's a difference. Granting is, this is what I want you to do with the money. Giving, I don't care what you do with the money, right? Granting is, you told me what you're going to do with the money, and I'm trusting that's what you're going to do with the money. Like giving is, I'm just giving it to you because the universe asked me to give it to you. And I can give it to you without batting an eye. The same way that I can give that I used to be able to give 6 quarters. But I'm actually asking you, the only way I can give 100 because I try to make a vibe because there's people that can give $5,000 without betting an eye. So I'm asking you for $150, right? That you can give me without betting an eye. Or you can donate it to a nonprofit 501c, and we do help. It's a sober house for men. We got trust meetings, martial arts, yoga, meditation. That's mental stabilization techniques. And I should keep this book next to me. Since he is Master Dave's routine. How much time I got left? Got 4 minutes left. And what was the topic? So think for oneself. So I set an hour timer, and I'm at 37 minutes, 27 seconds to sit for an hour here and to think for oneself. And these videos are kind of like that. I can use it's no set technique. It's very flexible, but it's basically to sit my butt down, right? To sit down at a desk. And the conclusion, the Think and Grow Rich, is that I'm willing to sit down at a desk 10 to 15 hours a week. It's like I know this to be true. I know this to be true. This is a belief, and the belief turns into faith. The 10 to 15 hours a week at a desk, thinking for oneself. It can be in the office, it can be at the library, it can be on the couch. I want to be able to do it like Janet Jackson's video or Janet Jackson's song, anytime, any place. As long as I can sit still or stand, right, and thinking for oneself. Pen and paper or a Chromebook or a laptop, or even better, to actually have one's conscious mind to the point where I can organize and think. Even when I'm driving, I'm thinking for oneself. But this is a full formal thing for 10 to 15 hours, 10 to 14 hours a week. T.F.O.S. And in my Born and Peas book, I got pages of where I talk about that. I got pages where I talk about thinking for oneself, right? To get what's on one's gold card, basically. So I got a gold card, on the back of the gold card, and I got a gold frame. Got big old picture, 11 by 17 gold frame. Golf, Oscar, Alpha Lima. For those of you who can't understand my dialect. So the think for oneself comes from Earl Nightingale, leading the field in the modern world. One of his, I think it's like 12 parts to it, or 13 parts. One of the parts was, I think it was Miracle of the Mind. Just an hour a day, 5 days a week, thinking for oneself about what one intend to become, or what one intend to do, or what one intend to have, right? And the conclusion that one do not want. I got a lot I don't want. But that's how I got 10 to 15 hours a week. Try makes the vibe. You can be the kind of person where trade time for money, 40 hours a week is effort, right? Just like I only need 5 hours of sleep. I get to go to sleep when I'm sleepy. I get to get up when my sleep is done. I don't have to report to a job or employment to earn or make a living. I don't work for a living. I live to work. One of the videos I tried to talk about negative gratitude. I don't want to be around that. I don't. New power flowed in the 30 steps and 12 steps. Said new power has flowed in. I mean, I don't have to be around. I don't have to watch commercials. I don't have to be around the certain belief system or thought form that believes contrary. 10 to 15 hours a week is all that's necessary to earn your yearly income into your that used to be your monthly income. So my yearly income is a monthly income from 10 to 15 hours a week, thinking for oneself. T.F.O.S. S.O.F.T, which goes along with Master Greg, using pillows for flow. Master Dave's routine and practicing it is to get some flow and to own it. So 9 minutes, 49 seconds.